Hello and welcome to a tutorial on using basic search features in the ACM Digital Library database. To reach the database, start at the OneSearch homepage and over on the right under Quick Links, click on Articles and Databases. Scroll down and you'll see the ACM Digital Library. Click on that. At this point you'll be prompted for your SJSU credentials. Go ahead and enter those and we'll continue. This is the homepage for the ACM Digital Library database. Notice that San Jose State University is printed at the top. That lets you know that you're actually logged in to this database through SJSU credentials, which is going to allow you to be able to access the full text articles. So ACM stands for Association of Computing Machinery, and it's a database that's focused on computing and information technology. It's both a membership organization as well as a publisher. So all of the content that's published by ACM is available here in full text, as noted here where they're describing their library, full text collection. They also host some full text publications from select publishers who are also focused on the computing and technology industry. In addition, there is a bibliographic database that's called the ACM Guide to Computing Literature, and this is going to contain the full text articles published by ACM as well as citations to other articles that might be of interest. To get started with searching, you just click in this box at the top of the screen to do a basic search, and for the purpose of this demonstration I'm going to use digital libraries as my search term, and I'm going to enclose it in quotes because this is a computer technology-based database. So if I just put in the word digital libraries, I'm going to get a lot of hits on just the word digital. I'm actually interested in digital libraries, hence the double quotes. Click on the search button and we see the search results. So just taking a quick minute here to review the information available on the page. At the top, it tells us what I searched for. I can click on this link to create a new search, or I can edit and save query. The second line explains where I was searching. So I searched the full text collection that contains almost 500,000 records. If I wanted to look at the bibliographic database, which contains many, many more records, I would click on this hyperlink and it would redo the search, and this time include both the full text articles as well as any bibliographic information. Moving down the page, in this case, there are 11 videos found. These often are from various conferences that are held. And the left side shows us some filters, which I will talk about in just a minute. And then over on the right, we have a sort by. And the sort by defaults to relevance. You can sort by publication date, citation count, but what's interesting about this database is it actually will show you the popularity of the article in terms of how often it's been downloaded in the last 6 weeks, 12 months, or downloads overall. Taking a look at the information that's available for each article, we see a hyperlink to the title. Then we see the special interest group, Digital Libraries, is where this article originated from. It came from a November 3rd, 2013 Proceedings annual meeting. Publisher is the American Society for Information Science. And then there's some bibliographic information. So here again we can see how popular this particular article has been in terms of downloading over the last 12 months, 6 weeks, and overall. The full text available link is right here. Note that you can't view the article in HTML full text on the web. You do have to download the PDF to your local hard drive, to your computer. And you must be logged in with your SJSU credentials in order to do that download. The next bit of information is essentially the beginning of an abstract. We're given keywords that come up in this particular article, and then if I click on Result Highlights, it's going to show my search term and where it's positioned in this abstract. So it will give you a quick idea or overview of whether this particular article might be worth further review, given how many times the digital library or your keyword search shows up in that abstract, as well as how often the words digital library are together. All right, so let's take just a quick look at a little more detailed view of the article. So on the article page, again, we get a full text link to the PDF and a repeat of the information that we saw on the first page, including the bibliometrics. But down here, lower on the page, there's a tabbed view of pieces of information associated with the article. So where the tabs are darker, the text is darker, that indicates that there's actually information available there. So it's a good reference point for looking individually at, say, publication information or authors for this particular article. Over on the right is the tools and resources area, and this is something that I'll talk about in the advanced searching video, but you have the ability when you create a free web account with ACM to be able to save articles to the binder, and you also can create multiple binders, so this can be a useful tool for collecting articles as you're going through your research process. So going back to the first screen where we saw all the search results, let's take a minute to talk about the refinements that you can make. So the first refinement that I think is probably most germane is the refinement by publication year. So let's say that we only want to see the last 10 years. So I'm just going to move this little slider bar up to 2008. The search is going to refresh, and now I've basically cut my search results in half. I only have 2000. And then I have some other options. I can refine by people. So I could, if I were looking for particular authors, I would click on that author link and select an author. And then the search results obviously are significantly reduced because I'm only looking at one author. And then to remove those links, if I wanted to remove all of the refinements, I would click the remove all, or I would click individually on a refinement that I would like to remove. So in this case, I'll remove the author. And then let's look at publishers. So publishers are often sometimes societies, there's sometimes universities, etc. So this is a good way to further refine your search results. But you also might want to refine by institution. So this is universities and colleges. Perhaps you're only interested in articles that are coming out from research from Indiana University. So we could click on Indiana University and we'll see just 40 results found. Again, to remove all of my refinements, I'm going to click the remove all. And that will bring us back to our original search results. Thank you for viewing this video. Hopefully it will help you get started with basic searching in the ACM Digital Library.